Hi, I'm Joe White.
And I'm Katie Shander Reynolds.
Welcome to Behind the Curtain, Ashland Community Theater. We are here today to talk about our 2015 year in review.
I can't believe it's over.
Well, it's not over yet. There's still a few more days left in the year.
Couple weeks left. Yeah. It went fast.
It did. But before we begin, I want to talk about how this all started. I was on a show with Yolanda Greaves, Around the Clock, and she interviewed us about one of our shows we did in 2014. And she was kind enough to have us back a couple of times to promote those shows.
Who's us? I wasn't there.
It was myself and me and I, the three of us were on the show.
That's a crowd right there.
All three of us were there. Well, you were on the show this year.
I was. I finally got to be on the show.
Yeah. And exciting. Yolanda was very kind enough to invite us back a couple of times. But leaving the show, I talked to the people here at WACA-TV, Barbara and Paul, who were very supportive of the work that we've been doing and kind of felt that this would be a great idea to expand into 2015 and be more partners.
Wait a minute, so they thought that would be a great idea all on their own, or did maybe somebody present that idea to them?
We don't really need to get into all the details. We can just,
Where did the idea come from, I wonder?
Well, it was from them that I talked to them about. Whoever brings it up first, does it really matter?
No,
No, it's all about that the idea existed. And
and it was a good idea.
It was a
very good idea.
And immediately I jumped on it and said to Barbara, why don't we start a show called Behind the Curtain? And we did. And lo and behold, January, Alexa, and Bree and I did our first promo of the show. And that was our first taste of coming here. It was a 30-second promo that took an hour to do. Because
we were newbies.
I couldn't get my line straight. And all I had to say was, I'm Joe White, welcome to Behind the Curtain.
Yeah.
That was about 10 takes later, but we're getting better at it now. But just imagine, back then in January, that was over 11 months ago, we're sitting here doing our first promotion, thinking, what are we going to do for our next 11 shows?
How does this all work? What's that thing?
I don't know.
What's with all the lights?
Which camera am I looking at? Why is that clock going down?
Where are the voices coming from?
Why are they telling me to stop talking? Well, that was you too.
Yeah,
But,
it's very different.
Yeah, but I had an original host, who was Kelly, who was with us for the first couple of episodes, but couldn't commit to coming out to Ashland all the time. And then I did a few shows by myself.
And the ratings just...
Really?
I don't know.
Wow.
I assume they would.
Wow, that was nice of you to say. But I needed to do something to get those ratings up.
You did.
And what did I do?
You had the most brilliant idea ever.
Yeah, but Yolanda wouldn't be my co-host.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you had the second most brilliant idea ever.
And you said yes.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
To be the co-host of Behind the Curtain. And our ratings have skyrocketed since.
Have they?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. We're
Glad
the highest rated show on Ashland Cable right now. I can tell you that right now.
Wow.
I
now
know,
I'm nervous.
But you should be. But, so the first year, what we decided to do is to take some of our scenes that we've done in the past and either reenact them live on stage here, or show the film and have the actors on the show, and we'd interview them. The first ever show we've ever done was called The Drop Off, which you were in.
I was.
That
was a scene that I was in on stage, and then we redid the scene here in the studio.
Yep.
And that was really fun and cool.
And with Heidi. And we did it with Bree
and Alexa. That's right. Bree and Alexa weren't on the stage. They weren't in the stage version.
No, they weren't.
So they learned that part just to do it here in the studio. So that was kind of cool.
That's what I love about doing the show. Is it gives us an opportunity to give people different chances at some scripts that we've done in the past that maybe they couldn't do on stage. They weren't part of it yet.
Yep.
So I think this is a great opportunity for anybody who's interested in doing a 5 or 10 minute scene to be on our show.
You do have to learn the lines, though. I mean, it's not like you can't just show up here.
You can't just show up and say, I want to be in the scene. Okay. You got to learn the lines.
Yeah.
So we parlayed the drop off, and we went the next time. Guess what? We can't get rid of you. You did the promo. You did the drop off.
I did.
And then we came back and did the bartender from Muncie, and the girls from Muncie. And
that
was also. Was that live? Did we do that live?
Yeah, we did.
Live.
We did.
In the studio.
I had a new shirt. I remember because I had this really ugly shirt that I purchased for the stage version, and then after the show was over, I threw it out. I was like, who's ever going to wear that? And then you said, we're going to do that scene again, and I was like, we can't, I don't have the shirt anymore. So I had to go buy another ugly shirt.
Well,
So I had a different shirt. That's how I know it was
different.
Live.
Things aren't going to be the same.
No, they're not.
Well, you know what? I think I'm going to bed. We got a long day tomorrow.
I know.
You know, it's surreal. It's like a bad dream. I can't believe, Dad, accident happened 2 blocks from the house.
I know. Mom said that the guy that hit Dad's car was texting and driving at the same time.
That's unbelievable. You know, Mom also said that Dad was driving to the UPS store to deliver something to you. What was so urgent and important that you needed?
It was my lucky poker chip set. I was having a poker event the next night and I needed it.
A poker chip set? That's what Dad died for? Was your stupid poker chip set? You couldn't just go out and buy another poker chip set. I thought it was like some important document you needed for work or something. Oh no. Darling Chris needed his his lucky poker chip set. You gotta be kidding me!
Hey, you know, I didn't ask him to do it. He volunteered. Mom was the one that said that I needed it anyway.
Don't even go there. You don't get it, do you? Dad lived, now he dies for you. You thought it was your birthright to have him bend over backwards for you. You never appreciated him. You don't even appreciate your own kids.
What? You're crazy. I love my kids. And I appreciated everything Dad ever did for us. Not just me, us. And you know, and just because I don't live in this town anymore doesn't mean I'm not part of this family or they don't care about him. You know, I loved him, damn it.
Dad is to be alive if it wasn't for you.
Don't you think I know what he was doing when he was killed? Don't you think I'm going to have to live with that the rest of my life?
Hello, Ma. Yeah, he's here. We're just talking over some stuff. Need to go back to bed, Ma. We get a long day with the funeral tomorrow. I'll be by to pick you up in the morning. I know, Ma. I know. I love you too. I'll be by to pick you up in the morning. You go back to bed. Good night, Ma.
You thought I was the golden boy, the one who could do no wrong. You know what? Mom and Dad, they trusted you to do the things. You know what? It had nothing to do with me being 200 miles away. It had everything to do with the fact that you could do it better. Do you know how that made me feel?
I never saw it that way.
Of course not.
I'm going to bed. You know, you ought to go to bed too.
I will. Just looking something up.
Look, Chris, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I know. I know.
What are you looking up?
Tents. Thinking about getting one for the boys. Maybe have party time when we get back to New York.
You know, that old red tent of Dad's is still up in the attic. You can get that down tomorrow.
Really? What do you say we do that? Me, you, all the kids? Have one big party time before I go back?
I think that's a good plan.
I'll get the movies.
I'll pick up some candy and a couple of flashlights.
Only if I get the blue one.
So Dad's party time tradition continues.
I think you would have liked that.
I think he would have.
Welcome back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the scene Party Time that Tim Loff. Thank you for coming
Absolutely.
down to film here in the studio and also interview. So Tim, how did you get involved in ACT?
Started out taking a couple of classes from Kelly in acting for non-actors because I haven't acted in, I think...
A precisely sectioned blood orange.
Very unusual. What if I were thirsty?
I would make you the most perfect drink myself.
Oh,
A delectable Bloody Mary.
I do enjoy a Bloody Mary. And what would you be drinking?
I would drink from your loveliness and be completely satisfied.
What do you say? We go down to the bar and have that drink right now.
Indeed.
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
Oh, no, it's not. Hi, have a seat.
Hi, I'm Jay.
Hi. I'm Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi. I'm not here for this speed dating thing. I'm just here trying to keep my friend from making a total ass out of herself, but as you can see, I failed. She just left with some total creep.
I don't know about that. It seemed like she was having a good time here, you know. Well, I'm not part of the scene either, though. I'm actually here with a buddy this week with him. Gonna have a drink when he's done.
I'm glad I'm not the only sane one here.
Oh, I know. You see what the crazies around here? Yeah. You know, but I understand why, you know, it's living in the city, why people do this. It's tough to meet people, you know, it's difficult.
Well, I've just resigned myself to being a little old lady with my cat.
A cat? You have a cat?
Yeah.
I have a cat too. It's great. Yeah, I'd rather have a dog though. You know, to be in the city, you really can't.
Yeah, cats are so much easier.
Yeah.
Mine's kind of like a dog.
Really?
She fetches.
No, she fetches that? I'd love to see that sometime.
Well, maybe we can come over.
Oh, that'd be nice. I'd love to do that. Hey, what do you say we go down and have a drink at the bar ourselves? Instead, you know, wait for these guys. How about it?
Sounds nice. That sounds really nice.
Excellent.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. I just forgot my jacket. I'll meet you right
I'll meet you in the bar.
Oh,
Okay.
Excellent.
So welcome back from Speed Dating is Scary. And we have our actors here, Connor Plunkett, Mackie Kotab,
He still remembers his lines.
I know, it's
I'm very
amazing,
impressed.
I'm impressed.
the author and genius behind the Speed Dating is Scary, not only the actress, but the writer, Katie Shander Reynolds. Joe White, who made a mini cameo, and
Some other guy.
Moro Ciccarelli, who played the man with the hair.
My past life.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Excellent.
Good to be here.
Good to be here.
I thought you were going to say something before.
Well, you know, I thought maybe we should have a little discussion about your dream that you had.
I thought we were going to mention the name of the bird that you were going to name.
Do you really want to hear more about my bird?
Just
I
name
didn't get to-
the
okay,
damn cardinal.
So it occurred to me that I should have named him Wes, because my college. But you're starting to put us together. The college that I went to had a cardinal as its mascot.
West Cardinal State?
If-
No? Oh.
No. in
Just
fact.
checking.
No, Wesleyan. Wes.
Ah,
Wesleyan.
that's deep.
Wes.
Wes.
You could be Wes
Leanne.
the cardinal.
Wes Leanne.
Wes Liam. I already have a Liam.
Okay.
I think that came up on our first date.
Yeah, true. So how did you end up with her?
You know, Dracula always gets the babe. It's the way it works. It's a
It
good
was
thing
the
about
dance
being
moves.
me. Yep.
It was the dance and the lipstick. The lipstick definitely helped his case there.
Yeah, he had more lipstick on than you did.
It was irresistible, that lipstick.
You know, it's a funny story about the lipstick.
Tell a funny story about the lipstick.
The lipstick, well, you might have noticed it was a little bit overkill.
It was. Well,
anyway.
outside the lines there.
The previous skit we were in, I actually, you might find this hard to believe, I was dressed up like a woman. Yes, long story there.
I love to remember those
but,
moments.
I was in a dress and I had lipstick, and one of my fellow actors, you know, hooked me up with some red lipstick, didn't tell me it was lipstick that couldn't be removed.
Yes.
So
Otherwise known as lip stain.
lip stain, yes,
Yes.
and boy did it stain. And I had that stuff on, so my only thing I had to do is I looked in the mirror, I said, I just have to make it worse. So I just like went worse and went down, and so that way it was so vibrant. I think it really made the scene.
It was magnificent.
And actually, I think that stayed with you almost to the second show.
I couldn't get the stuff off. I went to CVS to get some like, you know, makeup remover, and I had it in the bar afterwards. That was crazy.